Hi, Graham here. Part two of our shot practice Spanish versus French game. It's building nicely and I think it's just about to kick off. So let's see what happens. Enjoy.
This unit. Red flag got 4.
Red flag. So who's been already? 1 and 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 2 is there.
Form square.
Form square. Thankfully, there's no cavalry out there.
Oh, there is.
Well, I've got to do something there because you're threatening my flank. So I'm going to activate this big man again, and he's going to We do say, the rules say that you can activate everybody who's in range, but we say only one group or formation. Otherwise, 4 flags would be immensely powerful. So these are going to change formation. I'm just trying to think the best way of doing it because I want to face that way. Square's a bad idea. I could wheel.
Yeah.
Or I could change formation into a. I'll tell you what I could do. Change formation for like that for 1, and then I'm going to go like that for 1 action. And I think that's about right. You can change facing for free, but you can't change formation, so I think that's right. So I changed into a column, and then I expanded my column, so that's 2 actions. And that cost me 2 flags, so...
Okay, I'll charge you.
You charge away for those. I'm more happy with that.
Whoa.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to come out from behind those trees, Andy.
Well, he hasn't. It's his first activation. Right.
Come on, Andy. So he's a column that's skulking behind those trees, very un-French-like.
We're going to about turn.
So where are they going?
About turn and then that way.
Okay, so you can change facing for free.
Yes.
And then you can, if you're going to move, you can move them as a column.
Yeah.
And that will be 3 dice, best 2 of 3. And he's rolled 6.
So 5, yeah?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, 5, yeah. It's a 3, 2 and a 1. So my guys here have scared you off.
Yes. That's about it.
Well, that's worrying.
Yeah, if they've been skeletons. 6, red 6.
Red 6 is this man here. Last thing you did, we had a melee, wasn't it? So we always say you should be unloaded after melee.
Yes,
I did forget, but I am controlled, so I'm going to try and wheel them that way. So 2 dice.
It's a bit fast and furious.
So it's 5, 4. Because I've got 2 shocks, it's 4 inches. And I'll move them unloaded.
That's a game of manoeuvre, isn't it?
Yeah, I've lost you just. There we go.
Red 4 next.
Red 4! Aha! Right, they've got to come out of the woods now. So red 4 is the gorillas, and they've got to come out now because you're threatening my flank. So they're going to head out towards the hill. 9 inches. 1 shock. Off they go. Right, it's there. It's there. You've lured me out, Andy, with your cunning plan. No longer swinging from the trees. The gorillas, they're out. Sorry?
Red 5.
Red 5. Red 5 is just this fella here. They have no shock to remove. He can't do anything else because the big man, red 6, is the controlling officer.
Red 3.
Red 3. my poor old Catalonians
Got first fire.
down here. I'm going to move a point of shock. 4. The Dragoons and the Catalonians are it's like a bit of a face-off.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blue flag.
Blue flag. Is there anything in there, Andy? And he's digging deep into that bag.
Oh, one of them's chipping, so that's going the other one was
So there's, that's it then, isn't it?
yeah, because the 3's already gone out.
So yeah,
Yeah, so we've got one flag and everybody's been. So yeah.
that's it. That's right. So we're done. So everything in the bag. So the game is interesting with the dancing French column behind the
Blue
woods.
flag, which is good.
So one flag, the blues, which is the French.
Oh, red 2.
Red 2.
Oh, that was not good.
This was excellent. This was most good.
No, it's not worth it. No,
Sorry?
it's trivial target.
A trivial target? I don't think so. So it's got to be done. How many in arc of fire, to be fair though, Andy?
None of them.
None of them, I think. Bear in mind these haven't fired yet.
Oh dear. Right, so 4 aren't that way. Well, it's probably the same amount. 6.
Might be a little bit more, but you tell me.
Yeah, I think it's probably about 6 because if it's in a straight line.
So it's
pretty
6.
close. Yeah.
Okay, that's a fair comment. So I've got 6 dice, plus the big man, and he's only a level 1. My level 2's over there. So I'm on within 12 inches, so it's 4. First time firing, 3s.
That's a flaw in my plan.
Yes, it was. 3s needed. I hit you 4 times. 4's for shock, 6 to kill.
That's all right. That's not too bad.
What is it?
Shot and 1 kill.
Right, interesting. How much shock do they have, Andy? Do you want to tell me?
Enough. They're 2 points over, so they go back 4 inches.
So they go back 4 inches, facing
And
forward.
It's another bad things happen, isn't
It
it?
is a bad things happen.
Oh,
So another dice roll for Andy.
thanks. 3.
And he keeps rolling low. Incredible, man. Incredible. So the bad things happen. Nothing happened there. Right, moving on. Gorillos. Yeah, they've come out of the woods. He's got them out of the woods. He lured me out of the woods with trickery.
Red flag.
1 flag. Ooh.
2.
2 flags. Interesting.
Red 1.
These guys. Well, they're going to lose their. I don't know. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep you running, I think. I'm going to go that way. I'm going to chase. I'm going to chase your French. Keep them running. Yeah. Because if I'm going to see how fast I go. Because if I go nice and fast, so what I'm looking at is nice and fast towards them, straight forward. I might even get a shot off. 2 inches, not very far. So moving the morale marker board forward. 2 inches, like that. Am I in arc?
No.
Am I in range?
No.
Shall we have a look?
No.
I hate to say it, Andy, but I'm in range.
No, you're not. No.
I am in
dispute
range.
that.
Right, can you tell me how many are in arc?
No, none of them. It's wherever the wood.
There.
You probably get all of them in.
I would say from there to there. I reckon I've got 8.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So I've got 8. But if I shoot you, it's double shot.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. Plus 2 is 10 for the big man. It's got to be done. So I need 6s, don't I?
With the range, is it first 5?
No, have I 5 of them? No, I haven't 5 of them because they presented, didn't I? So I need 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I need 5s and 6s. This is. Do I do that? Because if I become uncontrolled, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually keep chasing behind you. I'm not even going to bother. 4 inches. And this time, if I get them off, I'm going to chase him back to Paris.
More blue flag, got 2 blue flags. Oh, that could be useful.
Right and Spike, well done. Right.
I go 2.
Who?
Dragoons.
The Dragoons in the wood.
Yeah.
Skulking away over there.
They could fire and load, couldn't they?
They could fire and load. They're not quite behind their flanks, which is good. You're over 12. How much shock do they have? 5. So they lose 2. How many in the unit?
5 is leader.
So you've got 3 dice. 3 dice needing
Probably 6s.
5s.
Oh, look at that.
If it hits me twice, that's a bit mean, wouldn't it? 2 to save, 2 shock, 1 on each.
Yeah, I like that.
Try to rally.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah. I'm loaded now.
Red 5.
A red 5. It's this fella here, and there's nothing he can do because he's under the command of.
Red flag, you got 3.
I've got 3 flags, and who's been 1, 2, and 5? 1, 2, and 5.
that's all right.
So he's been.
Shoot or
He hasn't been yet.
move forward.
I think they better move.
The hill, is it masking a few of them, isn't it?
Probably.
Move through it.
Yeah,
I think they're going to say.
probably half of them.
I think they're in arc, but they're not, aren't they? But they are on the flank. Right, I'm going to load fire with them on there.
You need to do a full move.
So I've got 6, 5, 6. So I've got 6 in the unit. I've got 2 shock, takes them down to 5. I've got a big man back up to 6. How close am I? I'm over 12, aren't I?
Yeah.
So I'm shooting with my right-hand guerrilla unit into the flank of these Voltigeurs, which could be quite nice. So I need 5. I need 6s because I'm in the open. I didn't roll a single 6. This is all good.
Fate.
I should have moved them. That'll teach me. 6 is this fella here. Is the my somewhat stuttering line. I'm going to load them because I might need them later, and they're going to sweep that way in good malicious style. Because I've got 2 shock, it's -1 inch, and I rolled a 1, so I don't move.
Blue flag, so it could start to
Oh, hang on.
activate.
There's a hit.
And you've got 6.
Yeah.
It's normally 2s, but it's 3s because of the range. So it's 2 casualties. So take 2 casualties.
So you've moved.
You have a chance.
So I'll wait on
What
them.
you want to roll
Brilliant.
is
Okay.
roll 3 with 2 dice. So roll
4.
really low, and you could end up killing them. Because I've taken 2 casualties.
So he's got 4 blue flags, right? He's got 4 blue flags,
Yeah.
and I have 3. That was 2 flags on the bounce as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill by another officer. Would you believe
One of the next ones will be 2.
So the 3 actually works in a circle.
Yeah, it was 3.
4.
But I took 2 casualties, so you take 2 off.
What are we going to do with them then?
Which means
We're gonna
you've got
fire.
1 left.
Against 2?
Dies are 1 or under.
Right, yeah, I'm with.
Your front. We have to assume your frontage is like that.
Yeah, I'll go in against that way.
Okay. You've got 2 shots. You lose 2 dice.
Oh, right,
So
sorry.
you only roll 1 dice.
I'll roll it again. I've forgotten the shot tip. Fine.
1 on the big man. 1 point of shot. You could move as well if you wanted.
Yeah. That would be a good idea, thank you.
That's all right.
Yeah, so
Not towards. You're not moving. If you're moving directly away, you could do it. I would suggest as you fire towards me, you've got to go to your rear. Otherwise, at -2 inches, you're not moving anywhere, are you?
we're leaving now.
You could go an inch, but well, if you go backwards, all of mine are an arc of fire, aren't they?
Yeah. Red 4.
Red 4 is the Gorillos. I used dice to shoot them, didn't I? No, I haven't done anything with them yet. Have I done anything with them?
You did fire here.
How did I shoot you then?
Use flags.
Did I?
Yeah, no you didn't.
I didn't.
Unless I forgot to move the flag.
I think you forgot to move the flags. I think I used 2. I didn't use the big man. So I'm going to use the big man, and he's going to move a point of shock to there. That's what I did. Quite right.
Red flags, you got 2.
I've got 2 flags now. Who hasn't been yet? Just 3 for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is these guys in the woods. I've got to do that. I've got to get them playing again. So I'm going to move a point of shock down to 3. So the Catalonians are down to 3 shock, but they're skulking at the back in their nice green uniforms. What did you roll? Tiffin.
Yeah, so I was hoping for big moves there, so we can still move them, can't we?
You can still move them, yeah. In what direction are you going?
That way. So we lose up 1 to 7 inches.
7 inches. Ooh, look at
We were
this.
hoping for a bit more, potentially. It could have.
The column is
Moving.
the drums are going. I think that's everybody gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel a bit threatened on my flank here now.
No, don't worry about it.
I need them to run away. I need to get the dice and get them to run away quite quick.
Right, can I take a very brief break?
Yep. So we're at a critical moment here. Andy's column is threatening the flank of my Spanish here, who got lured in by his cunning militia. That, and unfortunately, I look quite exposed there, so I really need to get them to move before he does, and quite quickly as well.
Oh, red flag.
Oh, I don't like this. He's got a red flag.
Number 2, red 2.
Is oh, it's me. That was the one I needed. So I was pleased the way they came out. Right, that was indeed fortuitous for me there. So it's just a question of which direction I go, because he's got this flying column that's coming round the corner here, and I need to think, where do I go? So I could change my facing 3 or change. I have to move them. Or I could just change my facing and receive him, couldn't I? That would be a better thing to do, wouldn't it? Right, okay. So I'm going to change formation for 1, like that, and load for like that. Okay, I can't do any more than that.
2. It's a dragoon. So they're going to fire against this 1 dice, isn't it?
How much shock? So the dragoons in the wood
Yeah, they got
that we've forgotten about. They've got 5 shock. How many in the unit?
4 with their leader, so they lose 2 dice.
They do.
So just 2 then.
2 dice, and you're firing against the militia.
Yeah.
So you need 5s.
1.
1. Obviously where the big man is. So we'll just roll that. Oh, another point of shock on them. Poor old Gorillos. There are people who are going to be crying out there. Dom.
Right, red 4.
Red 4. Believe it or not, it's the Gorillos. I don't think I've got too much choice here, really.
To fire when you're over there. It is long range, but it's worth doing.
I have to shoot you.
Well done.
6.
Hit it on 5.
Right, okay. I've only got 2 actions because they're irregular skirmishes. So I'm going to, with these guys, fire and reload. So they're not firing at all. So I'm just firing the ones that can, which would be those. So I've got 5 because I've got 2. 6 minus 1 is 5, plus the big man. 6 dice into the flank of your skirmishers, which would be double shock if I get anything. But I need 6s, don't I? I've got to try. 6 is needed.
We got 2.
I've got 2 6s. That was good. So it's 4 for shock, 6 to kill.
It's 1 shock or 2 shock.
2 shock.
Right. So
Now this is more interesting. So now they're on 7 shock. How many in the unit?
3.
So they break.
4 times.
So it's so they break. So it's 2d6 plus 6.
11, 13.
They have to go directly away from.
gone.
So they run off the table.
They've gone to the club. I just sent them over to the club site.
So they run off.
Some photos for
They have to,
That unit untakes the casualty from
because I shot him and he's broken. He has to move directly away from where I was, which took him off the edge. So, and he's nearly forgotten, but I haven't.
Oh, yes, that was a genuine forget.
So,
It's a 1.
so what level was he?
Yes.
Level 1 leader.
Level 1.
So 2 things. Level 1 leader routes off the table. What did you roll?
1.
Minus 1. And also you've got a
A 6.
disorder marker.
That's for
and
the
a
unit.
group
Is there now?
wiped out
Yeah.
effectively, isn't it?
So luckily
I don't know which one it is. Either way, it's minus 2.
Minus 2 more.
Minus 2 more.
We're doing well tonight. It's the first one that gets down to 0, isn't it?
It
That's
is.
the winner.
So as we can see over there, the Spanish are on 10 still, and the French are now creeping down to 5, which is a shame. But there we go. Okay, I'm worried about this column. I really am worried about this column because my other main unit are here, chasing behind them. Maybe I should have shot them.
Number 4, which was that one? So, Two flags.
2 flags for me, so I can activate a group or formation. So what numbers have been out for me, Andy?
2 and 4.
2 and 4. So those and those have been. So these and those have been. So those and those. So I could do something with my militia maybe, or maybe my line.
Right, so then my militia
I'm going to.
rolled a 7. It's got 2 disorder markers and
Yeah, I'm going to activate. Spend 2 flags to activate them, and I'm going to keep chasing you.
Yep.
So I'm going to go straight down the side edge, the table edge, behind those running away Franks. Rolled 6 inches.
You're number 1 next.
Which is him, so I just wasted 2 flags. That's annoying. Yes, that's all I can do. That was a waste of 2 flags, so that was number 1 there.
We got number 1.
Number 1, so this is the moment, isn't it?
Right.
When it could all go really wrong.
If I move 1 out to the side, that's
Change of formation.
so that's 1 action, isn't it?
Yes, it's not a change of direction, it's a change of formation. That's going to take you an action. If you do that,
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll think about that later. Okay, so 7 inches.
So they fired.
they had to fall back.
Oh, they had to fall back.
I tried to land
And it didn't work.
and I rolled a bad land, so they fell back instead. They didn't take any more disorder.
this is worrying, that very worrying.
No worry. Red flag.
Red flag.
Tip in.
He's rolling.
Blue flag.
2 flags on the bounce. If you get a 3rd one, you get a movement. Bad things. It might be a
Or
good.
it might be.
It might be a good things happen.
Yeah. Yes.
So let's see. Right, it was a movement.
It's a movement.
You've got to roll 2 dice.
They're just going to go home for tea by no coffee.
10.
10.
It says here, My bally leg, the leader commanding the group or formation, has sprained his ankle. For the remainder of the game, he will move -1 pip unless treated by a physic. So you've got a minus one. So you want to put that against him, just to remind us.
Oh.
He's -1 per dice.
Per dice?
Per dice?
You're making it up.
I am making it up. I have that good an imagination, Andy.
I'm not happy with it.
I couldn't make that up.
6 for you.
Oh, 6 for me, sorry. That's here. And they're going to move forward like that to there. Or try to. Obviously bringing that group into that gap there. Oh, so I rolled a big 5. -1 is 4. As good old militia do, or don't. They are in after fire though, which is good. You never
Won't be
know.
there for long. We're going pretty fast.
So my militia just wheeled around here.
You've got to turn around, about turn and go the other way. Another red flag.
So how many flags? I've got 2 flags.
2, yeah.
And what numbers have I got left to move? 3 and 6, is that right?
3 and 5.
3 and 5. Well, 5 is him, and 3 is him. I'm going to spend 2 flags. Your big man has been out with the column, hasn't he?
Yes.
So I'm going to activate this guy to move forward this way. He's got 3 shock, so the Catalonians are coming back into the game. And they're going to head this way. So what do I roll? I roll 10 inches, -1 for the shock, so I move 9. 9. And they're coming out.
Here. That stays permanently.
In fact, do I want to do that or come out?
I think I need to move them a bit.
I'm going to stay just in the woods like that.
I need to move it.
You know, in baseball, they drag their foot on the.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
But they're active again. Look.
5. So
5.
That's in, isn't it?
He's done. So those Tiffany's coming out last, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there was that Tiffin.
Yeah, it was Tiffany.
And who hasn't moved for you?
Well, that's everything.
You've only got 4 command dice.
Yeah.
Commanders. So you've only got 1 and 2 now.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's going to inhibit you, isn't it? You need flags.
I know, yeah.
Right.
Miracle.
It's a miracle. But you do have a level 3 leader, to be fair.
Yes, that's right.
9 points,
He
Andy.
can do. Yeah, I know. It was a bit. Could have got a lot more stuff.
Well, I have Napoleon out there.
Yeah.
Marshal Ney, maybe, I don't know. No, he's a cavalry commander, isn't
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Stay unloaded.
Red flag.
They can only do 2 things. Running with one of them.
Oh, right.
They can either move or they can either move.
2
Yeah,
red
yeah.
flags.
he? Right,
Better off moving.
I'm going to spend those 2 red flags.
Yeah.
Have they fired yet? Yes, they have. I'm going to fire and reload. So I've got, I reckon I've got, how many in arc?
Let's do that one again.
Andy, can you tell me?
Right, it's everybody from there. Yeah, it's up to there. So there'll be 10 of them.
10 plus the big man.
No, because you're only activating with the flag. So.
Oh, I am, yes, so it's just 10, yes, quite right.
Nice try.
Nice try, but no cigar. So this is a bit desperate. So I'm activating here to shoot into the column. So it's 4s, but I'm shooting into a column, so it's 3s. So I need 3s to hit. Here we go. 3s needed.
Oh, this looks really nasty.
So I hit you 4, 8 times, but you've got 3. Obviously, so it's a 3, 3 and a 2. 3, 3 on the first one, the second one, and 2 on the back one, please. Because they're in the open, so I choose.
Right, do the back one first. What am I looking at?
4's for shock, 3's for shock, 6 to kill. 2 shock. Not enough, really.
Middle one.
2 shock.
How's that then? Movement.
Front one.
So it has to do.
Oh,
2 dead.
2 casualties.
And is that what, by any chance, where your big man is?
It is, yeah.
Knowing the answer, full stop. I need, because I'm a line, I need a 1. I need a 1.
3, 1.
I rolled a 5.
No.
The officer's there.
Oh, you lose 2.
Go back up to 2. And it is in close quarters, so it's on 3.
Right.
Which is still failure.
But I'm uncontrolled as well.
So it gets
You definitely will be.
there's 4 rounds.
It's out the way, yeah.
So if I want to run away, I've got an issue. I've now got to stand there.
Because it means
Blue flag.
12 inches.
2 blue flags and leader 1. That's all we need.
So this
So it's the 2 blue flags.
Ah, what are you going to do?
that unit over there.
Is that 3 flags?
It is, yeah.
So,
It's on
that's a
them.
shooting thing, isn't
A
it?
bit of a
Yeah,
hole.
well, you know,
Random event.
Unit in.
How can we get so many? Right, here we go. So it's a
That kind of game tonight.
it is that kind of game. So 10.
Oh, that's a bad one, Graham.
Low, oh my lord! Low on ammunition. The unit may only fire at close range, which just as well I am, until they can resupply. Ignore this as unit's first round of fire. So I can only shoot from within 12 inches now.
Well, it won't be a problem, will it?
I'll just put that on there, on the 2 groups, so I remember.
Yeah.
You need a good one. If you get a low one, because you could end up running away with it.
Oh, red
Or
3.
you get one back for the officer.
Red 3. Here. So that's the Catalonians. And I'm going to shoot at your dragoons. I think they've been slowly getting back into the game.
Very slow.
So, so I've got 7, but I do have a point of 3 points of shock, so I lose 1, so it's 6. So I'm hitting you on 5s, and I'll hit you 4 times, 5s and 6s.
Yep. 1 shot.
1 shot.
That is still more than the people, so they go back.
How much shock over is it?
1 over, so it's 2 inches.
2 inches facing forward. So you're behind the wood now, so you can't shoot me and I can't shoot you.
Okay.
Can I take some money, guys, please?
Of course you can, and it's a bad things happen. But
No,
you don't,
it's not the little.
not with the way you roll.
No, it's not.
Oh, he never fails! Right, okay, so I just shot with my Catalonians against the dragoons, pushed them back, but needless to say, Andy didn't fail. A bad things happen. Is
Tiffin.
Tiffin?
You can still move them.
You've got 2, so Tiffin says 2 blue flags.
Oh yeah, I can do both of them, can't I?
You can do both of them. Do the easy one first, Andy.
This one?
Is that the easy one, is it?
Yeah, it's only the, I can only try and go forwards, can't I?
Well, you can charge. I haven't got a problem with charge. You're going to...
I can't rally.
You'll move...
I'll do the easy one first.
Do the easy one first. So the easy one first is over here. What are you going to do? Be your dragoons. This is the dragoons, the dismounted dragoons in the wood that went backwards last turn. Oh, they're mounting up.
Yeah, well, still got loads of shot, but
How many figures does that dismount to? So you had 3,
yeah,
2
you
plus
left
1.
2 there, so I got 4.
So you don't have all 6 though, do you?
I think you do. So you have 2. I had 2 behind.
2 behind.
With the horses.
But
Plus 4,
so when they dismount, how many do you have?
6 because you leave 2 behind. 8 to start with.
How many have I killed? Because you lost a few, didn't you? Sorry?
2. You have killed 2.
So you should really lose at least 1 horse figure, shouldn't you? I don't know.
Yeah, start off with that.
As long if you dismount, if you have melee, you just got to remember you're 1 figure down. That's all, because you can't miraculously appear. Can he?
You start off with 8 and then you go down to 6.
You go
Mine was 2.
So you should have. So if you dismount, you'll be. You've only lost how many figures?
2.
You lost 2 figures.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because you have to leave 2 behind with the horses.
You do. Right, so more important, the main event of the evening.
Yes, I don't think it will affect anything much over there.
So you're going to charge straight forward, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Are you taking? Obviously, the big man's going with them,
Yeah.
and so he's going to slow you up.
Yeah.
So you've got.
And they've got shock anyway.
So you roll. You roll 3 dice. See what you get. Best of 3 is. So you rolled what? 10.
10.
You load just for point of note. You've got 2 shocks. You lose an inch for the shock,
Yeah.
and you lose 2 more inches because of the.
Yeah. So we're 8.
No, 6, isn't it?
6. 10 altogether.
10 minus. Oh, sorry. Minus 1 inch for the shock.
Yeah.
So it's 9. Minus 2 for the big man per
7.
dice. 7. Are you in 7?
I think I am.
And then we have a melee.
So it's every 3.
Yeah.
So there's 2 casualties.
I'll move the flag bearer out the way.
You've got to do a morale test.
Finally.
Wow. Interesting. Big melee. You've got your main. This could win you the game.
No, I doubt it.
So, page 52.
That's all. So it's
Right, here we go.
sort of marker.
Is your big man fighting with them?
Definitely. As much as you can. It better be something useful.
Right. Well, my guy's with that group there, so he's not fighting. So we both get 6 dice.
Yeah.
Command cards used.
No, it can't.
Well, I'm going to use one.
It's because we're activating all flags.
This is for melee, I think. I don't know actually.
Because it's a unit being activated, isn't it? Not.
The big man.
Yeah.
So does the big man fight then?
I don't think so.
I don't think your big man fights,
So I
no.
don't think we can use
So then I
flags.
can't use the flags either.
No.
Quite right, yeah, I agree with you. Quality higher. Well, you're regular, aren't you?
Yep, plan.
I'm not, so you get 2 dice for that.
Good.
Aggressive, no. Weedy coves, no. Meter gun loaded, no. Thankfully I loaded. Presented. For each 2 points of shock. Have you got any shock?
Only on the ones behind, not on the one in front.
Yeah. Each supporting group, more than 50%. So I get 3.
And I get 3, because I can't count one right back.
You cannot know. Minor, major, high, low, flank. That's it. It's just rolling then.
5 to 6s.
5s and 6s needed.
Game over.
How did you do?
Not very well.
I did 3. What did you roll?
One
1
game.
5. So you killed one.
Yeah.
You might not be. I put 2 shock on you on that front unit
Yes.
and 3 dead.
Yeah.
So I beat you by 2.
3.
Outcome. So I beat you by 2, didn't I?
Yeah.
Where is it? Outcome of melee.
Throw back 9 inches, facing the enemy.
I don't lose any more men, do I?
Plus 2 shock to all losing groups who are either fighting or supporting. So we go back 9.
Yeah.
It goes completely.
God, it's a long way, isn't it?
It is a long way, isn't it?
And it's an extra shock for
2 shock on each.
2.
So you've got 4 on there.
And I think they don't get it because they weren't actually supporting. But
The second rank, but not the third. Yeah, agreed. So he's retired. So because you didn't have your big man fighting, you can't see he,
he retreated.
but he can't
But
be
the unit
wounded.
did go back.
So that's a was that you're facing forward? So we assume that's a withdraw.
Yeah.
You still don't fail. How did you do that?
I don't know.
How on earth did you manage to do that? So you withdrew, and Andy rolled a 2.
You better have these back. So you get mixed.
So you withdrew, and you're on 4 shock on the front, which is exactly where it should be. So they've clung on, literally clung on.
They've been useless this year, so I can do an 18.
red one here. Red one is the guys on the flanks. I think I keep on trucking. Need a nice high roll. Roll a 6. Oh, that's interesting. 9 inches.
So there's 2 casualties on your right infantry.
Can you move them for me, please, Andy? It's there.
Guys are on morale test.
And they just start to sweep round the corner as well.
You want to roll high here.
Yeah, like that.
Thank you. My grenadiers,
3 and 2.
which are actually lined today,
Yeah.
You've lost 2 men, so it goes down to 3.
squeezing you, squeezing you in the corner.
One disorder mark.
That's the first disorder.
3. Okay, so that is the
Right, let's just do a quick situation report here.
that is the good old Catalonians, and they. Oh, your guys are behind the wood now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Quick situation report here. This unit open fire.
I'll remove a point of shock then.
They've already had
2.
2 disorder markers. And it took us
Okay.
the other units come round to support it.
No points running out in the woods when there's.
Finally, we move back and forth.
Yeah, okay, I'll go down
Red
to
flag.
red flag. Maybe I could have come out then.
So the Brits are here.
Tip it.
Tipping, 1 flag. So, I wonder what I'm going to do.
I wonder. Think about it.
Think about it, Graham. Not too hard. 12 inches. I assume they're directly to the front.
Yeah.
So I just get them firing. I can only fire within 12 inches, which just as well.
Yeah.
So I've got 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're within 12, so it's 4, and you're in column,
Yeah.
so that's 3. So I need 3s. I hit you with all of them, so 7 hits.
What you need a miracle, you need to try and recover.
3s for shock, 6 to kill.
Yeah. So we lost 1, and it's 3 shock.
Remember, you can share it,
Ah, yeah.
so you should share the dice really between the 3. So
Yeah, so do one
you
on
lose
each.
1 on the front unit,
Yeah.
definitely, and you would have 1 on each, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's good enough, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of. So we've got a situation here now, Andy, in the front.
Where I've got more shock than people.
So if you look here, he's got 5 shock with 3. So that, but you are regulars, aren't you?
So they go back.
1 inch per difference.
So it's 2 inches.
2 inches.
So they push everybody back.
Because you can, if you go back 2 inches, you stay as a group. Any more than that, you are
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
You can fire with 6 if you want.
I've got to go load.
You can load and
So I fired, reloaded. So again, I'm uncontrolled.
Yeah.
That's a bad thing's happened, mate.
Oh, yeah.
But don't worry,
I keep forgetting.
it will keep rolling low. I've actually done it.
There's
So
that.
the army morale has come down by 1. So we're 1 off victory. Victory condition was 3 army morale.
Yeah, it's all happening. Oh, he's
He's a level 3.
level 3, right. Can he detach that group?
Yep.
Is that one of his...
So he's got 3 command initiative, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he could spend 1 of them to detach it and move them.
Yeah.
Roll a dice, so just see where they go.
Oh, yeah.
Load first though, so you can load up.
Oh, this don't move. so
6.
it's set.
I'm happy for them to go back.
You have to go backwards really because you've got shock.
Yeah, that's fine. Just get them out of the way.
One big unit.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
And then we can use another one because we're a 3-2
Right, so
rally some
okay,
shock.
now five, just
Yeah.
now they are, they're ready to fire next time.
Do you want me to take
Then we've got to go forwards.
them over?
So we've got roll hikes, we're going to lose a few, aren't we?
They go with that.
So
Respect to 9.
9. How much shock have you got?
12.
Yeah.
So you've got -2 for the shock.
Yeah, which brings it to 10.
No, so you only get 2 dice, remember, not 3.
Yes,
Yeah.
you lose that one, so it's 9, -2 for shock, 7.
7 plus he's got
-2 for
-2
that, 5.
because of his bad leg.
See if they activate.
5 inches. It's great that you're staying in column for me.
Yeah, do something, haven't I? I'd have got time for a firefight. Right. Blue flag.
Is that 2 flags?
Yeah.
Oh God, here we go again.
Red 5.
Red 5. This man here, he can't do anything. He's part of the militia group, so he can't do anything.
Red flag, you got 2.
2. No, I'm going to keep moving anyway, because I'm going to get it on tipping, so...
Red 3.
Red 3. Red 3 is the Catalonians. And do you know what? I was wrong. I'm going to get them out and use the marsh as a little bit of a foil. So I'm going to... Out of the terrain, -1. So 12.
Well, they're keen.
They are keen, and they're going to run straight into the marsh. 11, which is to there. Can they shoot around the side of the marsh? Can you tell me if I've got a line of fire there, please, Andy?
Oh, I can tell you straight. No, they haven't.
Is there a line of fire?
Oh,
I think there might be, mightn't there?
possibly with some of them. Yeah.
How many? Most of them, eh?
Probably half. 3. I think. 3.
They're over 12, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to shoot you there as well. So I'm going to shoot those damn dragoons. So I've got 3. You said, didn't you?
Yeah.
Plus the big man is 4. I've got a shot, 2 shock, so it's 3.
Yeah.
I'm hitting you on, because I'm in the terrain, 5s. 1.
Kill or
You got to save it.
one save.
One to save. It's 1 shock, yeah. How much shock do they have, Andy?
Just about enough to be okay.
Just about.
Or blue flag.
2 casualties pushing down to 4. They've got one already pushing down to
Red flag. So you got 3.
I got 3 flags. So who's been on me so far? What numbers? Number 3, which is the Catalonians, and 5 is him. So I could actually shoot here.
They're in a bit of trouble. Spiders,
So I'm gonna
over here, these are going to try and react.
I'm gonna shoot here while you're on your toes.
Yeah.
So I've got. I assume it's only the ones to the front, so it's 7 again. 7. I'm within 12. Again, it's
I think they
4s to hit, column 3s. Not so good this time. I hit you 4 times. 3s for shock, 6 to kill, 2 on each.
3 shots.
So yeah, so I would say 2 on the front, 1 on the back.
Yep, fine.
I think that's. Oh, is it 6 there you rolled? You killed 1, didn't you?
No, that was a 1. It's 4 non.
Is it really?
Yeah, I
So
think it was.
those Canadian dice.
Yeah, they I think it was.
Right, okay, so I fire and reload, that's all I can do.
Okay, well, tip him.
Tip in. You got 2 blue flags.
We can move the dragoons, but I'll rally them. Oh, I can't even.
You can't rally them. How much shock have they got?
No, forget that. They're not going to be doing
They're going
that.
to come out in the open. Okay. I haven't got any flags.
Is that why I sold them? Because he messed the property.
Tip him.
Tiffin. So, everybody reloads.
Oh, yeah.
You lose your movement,
Oh, right. Well, that's
Thing.
something good.
and I lose close range as well.
Yes.
So, that's twice we've ended a chapter.
Yeah.
Curious, isn't it?
It's just going on and on. 6.
6. I've got to be a bit careful because if I start firing, I'm going to end up shooting these guys in the back with my militia. 6 is down here. I want them to get involved somehow. I'm going to split them off for one, and I'm going to move them forward to about there, the one that are in the gap, which is all I want. I rolled a 6, minus 1 is 5, but I don't want to go too far, I just want to be there. And so now they've got there.
Red flag.
Red flag. Could we do with another flag? Another round of shooting against that column?
Come on, you've got another one.
Right, okay, I'm not even going to mess around here.
You're going to spend that.
Well, I don't know, let me think, because if you get yours up, you've got free shock, but you're going to be moving at super speed. I've got to shoot you again.
Yeah, I would.
7, I have to, while I've got the chance. So my line is going to shoot against the column again. We know it's freeze needed. So I missed 1. 6 hits, so 3 on each.
Yeah, I'll try and remember to do them.
So on the front one, where the big man is, 1 dead, 1 shock.
Okay, so
That's interesting.
yeah. Getting a bit close there.
Yeah. And on the back one,
1 dead.
1 shock.
1 shot, yeah. Okay. I think that's worth doing.
I think it was. I'm uncontrolled anyway, so that's all I could do really. I could do with blue 5 coming up for my
Right, 2 flags.
red 5. Sorry, he's got 2 flags.
So I could activate them.
You can activate the group or formation. Yes, not the big man.
They're going to not move very far, aren't they? But
If you move, you're going to be on minus 3 inches. But I mean, with our local rule of column, you get 2 dice, so the best of 2 dice. But you're going to be on minus 3 inches, whatever you do. What you could do, Andy,
yeah,
it might be
it's going to line.
you can go into line for 1 action,
Yeah,
and then because it might make you less squishy.
yes.
I think you're a bit squishy at the moment.
Yeah, I think I might be.
And you've got 1 action left.
So,
Is it number 1 it came up, or no?
no,
You're using the
2
flags. aren't you?
So we can't use
Actually,
the reader.
you could do that. So you can't do anything else really.
I could fire or I could move, couldn't I?
You could move them as a formation. Yeah, move if you want. Yeah.
Or we could fire.
You could fire. Yeah. Have you fired with them yet? You,
No.
You had well, you had a melee, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you kind of have.
Oh yeah, I suppose so.
I suppose you've got
We'll move because we're going to be losing lots anyway.
5 minus 3, 2 inches.
All right.
Ah.
Blue flag.
I played up there, bowls in my green bowling club.
Yeah.
Oh, it's him now, but he can rally, can't he?
He can rally. 3 points a shot.
Been up to play, so I don't know.
Very good players. Very strong team, always have been.
Oh, and he can use that to promote himself
Yeah.
and rally another point.
Yeah. So Andy's spending all his flags to remove the shock. So now he's got 4 shock on here, 4 on there, so 2 on each. And I've got 1 shock on my right hand one.
Tip him.
Tipping, no! You got away with that. Big time. You
I
moved
did.
forward, you removed shock, and I did nothing. That was your turn, Andy.
You did fire once, didn't you?
Well, I think you got away with that.
But it's all on the edge though.
Sorry?
It's all on the edge.
Yeah. What is it?
Blue one.
No! It's a blue one. So he's activated his big man. Here we go again.
Right.
Right on the cusp.
Rally, rally for a start.
Rally, rally.
I think we could
And then
try
charge.
put a few more
Charge.
actions in.
So you've got 3 shock on each, so you're on minus 1 inch.
Yeah.
2 dice.
Oh,
Two
sorry.
dice. 2 dice. He's forgot. We forgot the local rules only for column only.
They still think they're in college.
Yeah, well, I'm not letting you have that one. So 4, you're not going to do it. 4,
I'm going to do it.
you get 3 inches. I might get one round of shot off on you.
Not forget the tipping.
Oh, don't do the tipping trick on me again. I want my militia to shoot.
The other one's a lot smaller in terms of
Red flag.
Red flag, that's good. The tipping's good.
But yeah, I like them both as well.
2. Oh no.
Is it him? So it's my man here. So he's gonna. Could I charge you? Yeah, I'm not gonna charge you. I'm gonna shoot you. So I've got 8
Use that as well.
there. They shoot at those, and the big man's with them. So he gives 1, 7 there, 4.
Yeah, I ended up being outnumbered. Quality.
So effectively says still have to roll to see if you get your card
Right.
out.
So they're gonna shoot,
That says that you
and I need.
Spanish gorillas.
Yeah, they're not quite so effective today.
see if it does.
Fair enough.
They scared him a little bit. So
That's probably their best.
they make scary noises. They're going to shoot there, so I just need 4s. Okay. What did I roll? So you can see. Take that out.
But
Take
I
that
like the
out.
way the cards work because
Take that out. So I hit you 5 times. 5 to save there. Quick. Yep. Yep.
That's going to happen to a better race.
2 dead. 1 shock. That's good news.
No, it's not.
I do like XP, but any other game.
And here.
Yeah.
And I needed 4s, didn't I? I only hit you 3 times. Only 3 times. 2 shock.
2 shock.
5. Wow, it's coming up to a head.
Oh dear. Real Frenchies look like they're real
there's not
properly.
many of them.
when you go back to the normal club,
My grenadiers are going around the edge of the woods, look.
What are they doing? Go for an outing?
Oh,
they're going for a stroll.
they're in for a stroll. They flushed him out a little bit.
A lockdown.
Yeah.
5. Here. Okay. So he's going to fire. My militia. Oh, the militia, the coup de grace done. 9, 10. 2 shock. Remove 1.
Come up round the back.
So I need 4s.
Yeah.
And it's on both groups.
Come up that way.
They can't charge any
Under the railway bridge.
4s needed.
Left.
So I hit you 5 times. I'd like. Where's your big man? There. 3 on them, 2 on them, please. Fire and reload. 3 shock.
That's fun. And the other one is
1 dead.
right.
3 shock.
So that's
I don't
8.
go up the hill.
That is 8.
Too steep.
And
I
that's
always go
probably
up the
more
hill
than,
30.
no, just about.
I never go up the 8.
That's exactly on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You walk round the hill. I don't go that way.
Wow. So he's got
A bit more on the right. If you go up the A30,
8 shock on there, and he's got 8 in the unit, including his big man. He's got 4 in his unit there, and he's got 4 shock. Wobbling.
Blue flag. It's been wobbling since the start. Red flag got 2.
I've got 2. Well, they've fired. They've fired. So I'm going to move the militia, the guerrillas, up onto the hill here. 3, 4, -1, 3 inches. Not very far. Not even on the hill. That's a shame, isn't it? Okay, next, and Andy.
4 on your side.
Which is him. It's him.
Okay.
So how did I activate these?
Flags.
Oh, with flags. Did I? Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah.
I spent
Yeah,
2 flags to do it.
Yes, you did.
Okay, so I just remove a point of shock then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough.
And red 1.
Red 1 here, and he's going to keep. The guys are going to run around the corner. So I rolled 11. So you could just wheel them round. There is a thing in the rules about getting when you get someone's deployment point, it's a bad things happen. But loss of primary deployment point. But I don't know where yours is because it was the entire back edge. So I don't think we can really claim that.
No,
There we go. Whatever.
we don't need any of that.
2 flags.
So we could activate. Yeah, we'll try it. Might as well.
What are you going to try?
We might not be here. We'll go forwards.
What are you doing?
Move forwards.
Oh, you're going to charge me, are you?
Yeah, if I can get. I'll lose what 3?
You lose 4 inches there.
Yeah.
Are you going to move as a
Yes.
formation?
Yeah.
You lose 4 inches on whatever you do. You rolled 7. Are you 3 inches away? You are.
Certainly are. Just enough.
So we have a melee then. We have 2 separate melees. We have to work them out.
Do we?
Kind of. I'm not really sure how we do this. I think we do
I thought it's all one.
all one, isn't it? So we roll all the dice then. But how do we allocate the deaths? We have to roll them separately and add up, I suppose, do the cumulative result.
Half, I suppose.
Okay.
So 6. Oh.
Page 52.
Actually, I don't know because I'm not on my 50%. Oh,
You're going to lose dice anyway. Do you want to do that or not?
whichever way. Can't remember.
Right. Do you want to do this?
It might be both ways. It might be both.
I think if you've got separate ones, they go in together as a melee. I think you do them separately, don't you? I think you must do.
There we go.
Yeah, I think it probably is.
I think it's 2 separate melees.
Yes,
Andy.
that will make sense.
So I've got 6 dice
What
there.
are we doing?
We'll do 6 there.
Right, 6.
You got 6 there.
I've got 3 there.
I've got 6 there. Okay. Big man attached. I've got mine attached there.
I've got mine there. It's 1 per level, isn't it?
Yep. So you get 3 dice. Each quality higher, you get 2d6
On each.
on each. Weedy codes, unloaded. Shock. Right, you've got to remove 4 off them
Yeah.
and 2 off them. Supporting group, no. Minor obstacle, major. That's it.
Right.
That's it. So
Which one do you want to do first?
we'll do them. Up to you, really.
Should we do this one?
We do this one first. So 5s and 6s. 1, 2. So I lose 1 and get a point of shock.
Yeah, you lose.
2. Sorry, 2.
times.
2. Did you, oh, but you didn't kill it. Oh, sorry,
No,
I'm doing mine. So
you get
I just lost 2,
yes, but no shock.
but no shock. Sorry, I was looking at my own dice.
And you did a 6, so I get a point of shock and I lose 1.
Yeah. You're wobbling as well there. So that comes off. I've 1 shock on them. That's what it was. And over here, 5s and 6s. 3.
3.
A tie. Interesting.
But you got more shock.
Yeah, I've given you 3 shock. You give me 2. So I've got 2 shock.
I've got 3 shock, haven't I? So 5, which is going to be bad.
It is going to be bad. So I lost 3, so it was a tie.
And I lost 2, didn't
1, 2, 3. So you actually lost that. Is that right?
I? No, actually you lost 2 figures, I lost 3.
I'm taking too many figures.
Yeah,
off.
we're looking at the wrong dice.
Yeah, I'm looking at my dice. Yeah.
Yes,
So
so,
I lost 2. 1.
so I lost. Shall I just do the bad things happen then? We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, might as well. So okay, so
I'm going to go back, aren't I?
you're broken there anyway.
Yeah.
Because you've got 11 shocks, so it's a break.
I only need to lose 1 more roll.
-1, so your army's gone down.
Yeah, well,
So that's
oh, it's over then, isn't it?
a break. Just out of interest, mine.
Yeah.
I withdrew there, so I rolled a 3. So, and I suppose I've got a break of formation as well. 6. So I'm on -2, but you're on -1. So, going here for the final, it's the scoreboard.
I'd have to roll for my leader as well.
Yeah.
Another bad thing is 3. Level 3 going backwards, yeah?
Yeah. Was he wounded? No, he wasn't wounded, was he?
No, but he's withdrawing. Is that,
No, it's only if he's wounded.
oh, right, no, it wasn't.
So I see if I can hit him. I hit him 3 times, didn't I?
Yes.
I rolled a 3, so he's wounded.
Okay, so it's a roll.
So a level 3 leader who's wounded. What happens to him? Does he die? Roll the dice. 3. Just
Another
a wound.
point, so it just goes down.
So that's down to 2.
It's overgrown.
It's over. So in the end, just to show, there's the scores on the doors. French on 3, and the Spanish on 8, or probably 7, I think, after that. So should be 2. Withdraw. Virtual elbow.
Virtual, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good game. Good game. I think you.
Different
Your lack of leaders.
Yeah.
Big man. Done you there, I think, really.
Just going to leave the costs on the table.
But yeah, thank you for the game, and
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's. I went for quality. I should have got.
quality always counts. Thank you very much.
Another really good game of shot practice. I think Andy's column coming on late probably didn't help him too much. He needed to get them forward and make a difference. Also, I think I pinned him back a little bit, which probably was to my advantage, and allowed me to get all my troops on and allow me to get my firepower going. Anyway, really good game. Stay safe, everybody, and see you soon. Bye.